What's up, and welcome back to another video. It's a rainy day, so as you know, as a mobile mechanic, we don't work in the rain. So I decided to make a video on how to start your very own mobile mechanic business. So thank you for tuning in. Earlier today I was cleaning my headliner. I had like grease all over my headliner, and I was using this Aerosol Super Clean. And it doesn't say on the back of the can that it's safe to use on interior vehicles, but I used it anyway, and let me tell you, it worked awesome, which is why Super Clean is the sponsor of today's video. Guys, we're going to be giving away not only an Aerosol can of Super Clean, but we're going to be giving away an original spray bottle Super Clean as well to you, the subscriber. So you have to be subscribed, you have to like this video, and in comments put done. And I'm basically going to pick one winner come December 22nd, which is next Friday, in this year, 2023, depending on when you're watching this video. And you could win this Aerosol Super Clean can and the original degreaser. So I'm going to give that away to one of you guys. So if you want to participate, remember, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and hit comment done in the comments. And you'll be entered to win this. And real quick, I'm just going to show you how awesome this stuff really is. I recorded when I cleaned it. Guys, I just sprayed it on to the headliner of my vehicle, let it sit for maybe barely a minute, and then wiped it off with a rag. It came out really nice. And then I'm like, well, let me take it a step further. So I took the original degreaser and took the whole bottle, dumped it in a bucket of water, and then decided to take a used AC compressor, which was obviously full of grease and grime, and I dumped it in there, and I let it sit for maybe 20-25 minutes, and then I hosed it off with a hose, and it came out spotless. So guys, I wouldn't be recommending this product if it didn't actually work. I do love this product. I've been using it for a while. One product they didn't send me this time, but they have sent me in the past, was the Super Clean wheel cleaner, and that the Super Clean wheel cleaner and the Aerosol Super Clean, those are my two favorite products that they make, and I use them all the time. Super Clean has expanded their line of products from original degreaser, foaming trigger, our wheel cleaner, aerosol can, and floor absorbent. Their products are also biodegradable. So remember, if you want to be a part of this giveaway, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and comment done in the comments. Okay, so you want to know how to start your own mobile mechanic business. A small disclaimer, I'm in Louisiana. It's different for every state, but it should be pretty similar. So it depends on the state you're in. So you're going to have to do your own due diligence on figuring out if this is every step you need to take or not. But as far as Louisiana goes, this is what I did, and this is what works. So first thing you're going to want to do, you need a business license. You don't want to get caught operating a business without a business license, because it's not if something happens, it's when something happens, and you can get in a lot of trouble. So first thing you want to do is get your business license. So how do you do that? You're going to go to your local county clerk office and tell them, hey, I'm such and such, I want to start a mobile mechanic business. At that point, they're going to give you some paperwork to fill out. You're going to fill that paperwork out. I don't remember what I paid. I think it was like $100. And again, depends on where you are. I'm sure the price is going to be different. But I believe at the time, which was I think a little over a year ago, I paid $100, filled out some paperwork. I don't remember how many days it took. Maybe I don't think it took more than like a week, but I had my business license. So step one, get your business license. Step two, you're going to want to go to the IRS website, and what you want to achieve is an EIN number. You're going to need that number for when you're filing taxes and a lot of a lot of other things. Like your EIN number basically makes your business in existence, I guess. It's kind of like your business's social security number. So IRS website and establish an EIN number. You're going to use it for a couple things. At the time you get your EIN number, you're also going to want to figure out how you're going to operate. So are you going to be like a sole proprietor, however you say it? I'm sorry, I pronounce it wrong, but you get what I'm trying to say. What kind of partnership? LLP, LLC, a series LLC, a C corporation. I have an LLC. It provides a little protection. I can't tell you which one it was to be. That's something you just kind of gonna have to figure out for yourself. But that's gonna be, you're gonna need to figure out that by the time you do your EIN number. At this point, you got your business license, you got your EIN number, you know how you're gonna operate. The next step is gonna be your reseller's license. Now, you probably can operate without this, but the reason you want this is because it allows you to get wholesale prices from auto parts stores, so you can make a little commission off the part and not just the labor. So you're gonna want to get a wholesale license. Now, the thing that kind of stinks about a wholesale license, and I don't think a lot of people bring up, is you have to file sales tax every month. So it's a month-to-month basis where you have to file sales tax if you have a wholesale license. So that gets kind of a little frustrating. I have a wholesale license and I have to file my sales tax every month. So at the end of every month, I'm closing out all my tickets, closing out all my invoices, and whatever the taxes is, that's what I have to pay every month out. So just keep that in mind. Some states you can probably file that like online. For me, here in Louisiana, I just went to my local sheriff's office and filled out the paperwork there, and they set everything up for me, and I got my my license. I believe I got it in the mail. I believe they mailed it to me. So, all right. So once you have those three important things, you're pretty much ready to roll. The next thing you're gonna want to get is a vehicle. Now, I highly recommend, if you have a vehicle, just start using that. I started out my mobile mechanic business using a little Chevy 4-door Cobalt, and I ripped out the back seat and squeezed the toolbox in the trunk, and it worked. It worked great. It worked fine. You know, if you've been following me along, you'll see I went from that. Then I started using my Ram truck, which was like a lifted truck. But eventually that truck got a lot of miles on it, and it was time to trade out of it. And plus the gas mileage was killing me on it. When you start a business, you know, you want little overhead as possible. So I eventually traded that. Now I have like a little Nissan Cube, and I ripped the back seat out of that. It's got plenty of space. I can fit mostly all my tools in it. And the gas mileage is better, insurance is cheaper, so it worked out best. My long-term goal is to get like a Ford Connect van. That's probably more ideal, and they have 4-cylinder engines, so it's also good on gas and insurance. But it was just out of my budget. This was my first year in business, so that's why I went the route I went. Come next year, I may see about purchasing one of them. Okay, now let's talk about tools. Start with just a basic set of tools. A 500 piece maybe socket set. Some of those come with wrenches. I highly recommend going to Amazon. Amazon has a really good deal on like a bundle of tools. I would definitely look on Amazon. Just make sure you got enough tools to start out with the basics. Brake jobs, oil changes, tune-ups. You know, you don't have to get really involved in the repairs at first. you're going to want to build slowly. So if you have no tools at all, and here's the other thing, if you're starting and you have no tools, then that's a good possibility you have no experience. If you don't have any experience, here's my recommendation, and I'm sure a lot of people are going to have different opinions. If you at least have 10 years experience of being a automotive mechanic, from like a shop or a dealership, if you got at least 10 years under your belt, you can do this. You can jump into this. You can definitely do this and take a bigger cut in the market, 100% cut in the market, and you can do this. If you have under that, I would highly recommend you continue to work where you're at, shop, dealership, whatever, and get at least 10 years experience under your belt before jumping into this. Because if you're jumping into this with no experience, I'm going to tell you right now, stuff does go wrong. And if you're not able to get yourself out of this situation and fix the problem and make it right before you leave, you're going to be in big trouble, and you're going to look like you don't know what you're doing. Specialty tools, you can borrow special tools from like local auto parts stores. The only thing is you have to have the money up front to put down, but as soon as you bring the tool back, you get your money back. There's been a lot of specialty tools I borrowed and I put money down, and then I decided just to keep the tool, so they kept my down payment to pay for the tool, and I wound up with that tool. Like, if I gotta borrow a tool frequently from an auto parts store, then I'm just buying the tool, because the amount of times I'm using that tool, the tool is gonna pay for itself, and then I own it. So, you do whatever you think works for you, but that's what works for me. Next, you're gonna want a marketing strategy. My marketing strategy: Google and Facebook. I have a Facebook business page that I post on as frequently as I can. I advertise on it. I have a Google business page where my clients are able to go and review my page and leave a review. You can go to googlebusiness.com and set up your own Google business page. I would probably say I get about 25-30% business from Facebook, and probably another 30-40% from Google. The other percent of my customers, I'm gonna tell you honestly, come from just word of mouth. If you go out and you give 100% to your clients, and you do a good job, and you keep everything professional, keep everything clean, and you do the best job you can, and you take care of your clients, they're gonna always call you back and build a trust for you to where you're gonna be their mechanic. And not only that, but they're gonna tell their cousins, family, friends, and you're gonna get more business from word of mouth. So word of mouth is definitely where you're gonna get most of your clients from if you're a good mobile mechanic. Success, guys. Success is not guaranteed for everyone. Me giving you all these tips and strategies is not going to guarantee that you're going to go out, start a mobile mechanic business, and be successful. But I will say, if you go out and do these things, and you have the knowledge and you have the experience, and you treat every customer's car and like it's your own vehicle, and you love it, and you love all your clients like their family, then you can succeed at this. So how are you going to accept payments? There's a lot of different apps out there, and honestly, you're probably going to need just about all of them, because everybody pays in different ways. I have clients that pay me in Venmo, Cash App, PayPal. I have a card swiper where they just swipe their credit card, or there's different ways that the client is going to pay you. Some of my clients even just pay me cash. So it really just you're going to need just about every app available. And then PayPal, they have PayPal Business where you can get a card reader and where you can swipe the card and it goes into your PayPal account. And there's different ways to Square. There's many ways you can do it. QuickBooks is also another one. They offer a card reader as well. QuickBooks is also a good software to use, not only for that, but they have a good bookkeeping solution integrated in that as well. So QuickBooks is a good one. You're gonna need a good system to keep track of your bookkeeping for the same reasons. If something happens, where a customer wants to dispute a charge, or say you did work, you charge them for work they didn't do, or whatever bull reason they want to make up to not pay you or get a refund from you. You have proof and records, that you can refer to and go back and prove that you did do the work and that you charged them a fair price and that they did owe you the money. So that's super important. And last but not least, business insurance. Now, depending on what services you offer and what license you choose is going to depend on what business insurance you're going to need. But you definitely want business insurance. You don't want to operate without that. Again, things do go wrong, guys, and you're going to need to be able to cover you and your assets. So, all right, guys. So that's the tips I got for you. That's gonna be it for this video. Please hit that like and subscribe button, and if you want to be a part of the Super Clean giveaway, hit the subscribe button, like button, and comment done in the comments so you can be a part of this. December 22nd, which is next Friday, I will be announcing the winner. That's December 22nd of 2023. And whoever that winner is, I will get in touch with you, and I will have Super Clean mail you these products. So thanks again for watching, guys. I hope this video brought you value. I appreciate the support, and I will see you next time.